Welcome back, everyone, to episode 34 of Mariners Franchise, as we are just 2 wins away from a World Series crown as we head back to Atlanta here for Game 4. And they took a convincing, semi-convincing Game 3 win. This game was close all the way through, but it was a really late 8th inning run for the Braves that gave them that 4-0 win. They lit up Matt Brash, and which was unfortunate. First time he's really been lit up in the postseason so far. I know the ERA is very high, but I really don't think it's that justified. He's been very good. So I'm going to say that I'm okay with that performance in Brash. We're still up 2-1. We just need a couple more wins to get the World Series, and then we're on to season 3, and then also coming out my Madden franchise soon. But that's not the point right now. The point is, it's Luis Castillo, Chris Sale. This will be Luis Castillo's first start we've seen since season 1 as a feature episode. I'm sure we've seen other ones dotted in through the season, but this is the first full game we'll see Castillo start all year. And we're facing Chris Sale. And the last time we faced Chris Sale, he went 0 and 1/3 or 1/3 innings pitched with 6 hits allowed, and he allowed 7 earned runs. He got 1 out, and we win that game 10-6. That was in season 1. So it's time. Without further ado, let's get into this. A 2-1 series lead. Can we continue to light up Chris Sale, or was that an outlier? Who knows? Let's see what the Braves want to wear today. Kind of want to go old school for them, but not those. Those are bad. Here are the actual good ones, right? Yeah. They'll wear these. In my humble opinion, they'll wear those, and we will wear just the normals as we go here into game number 4. And Luis Castillo, like I said, on the mound, he did pitch about 5 innings of relief against the Yankees in a game that I think it was game 4. So that's one of the reasons he's starting and not Bryce Miller, is because Bryce Miller did start a game this postseason. He allowed a 9.82 ERA in that time. He allowed 4 earned runs and 3 2/3 innings pitched. He allowed 6 hits. Then we put in Luis Castillo, and he was much better. He went 4 1/3, only allowed 1 run. It was a home run, probably to Judge or something. I can't remember exactly. But it is time. Here's the lineup. Hitting pretty well as of late, and here comes Dylan Moore. I can't wait to see Dylan Moore play some today. So that's the first time that's ever been said about the 2025 Mariners. Can't wait to see Dylan Moore play. But of course, this is 2026. So he's had a really good year against the lefties. So we will see. We also have Lamont Wade in the lineup for the first time this postseason. As we are underway. We've seen the intros. Skip the intros. Get into the game. Chris Sale on the mound. He has started 1 game this postseason. 6 innings in the NLCS. He did not allow a run. He does have a fairly high walk rate at 20%, so 20% of the batters he faced, he walked. This is blooped to right field. First pitch, pop up. Cunha makes the grab. 1 down here in the first inning. So he already matches his amount of outs he got last year against us, as the rest of the lineup is presented there. Rodriguez, Rayleigh, Wade, Robert, Hayes, Moore, Bliss, and Kim. And up comes Julio. Someone I'd like to see hit for a bit more power than he's been hitting for. A 682 OPS is very interesting. This is hit to the gap. So here is an extra base hit, and Julio will be on his horse. We will see. We will stop him at second base. Albies got the ball in a little bit late, but he probably would have made the throw to third base there. There's a 1-out double from Julio Rodriguez. And Chris Sale, man, he throws a lot of pitches over the plate. He does. He just does. At least in MLB The Show. So that's been something we've been able to sort of capitalize on, as Julio hits an opposite field double, as it's time to see now what will the best player in baseball do right now, Cal Raleigh. He sees a slider right down the middle. He takes it. He swings through 95 above the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He swings and misses at a circle changeup. So much better at bat that time for Chris Sale. He strikes out Cal Raleigh on 3 pitches, and Cal has had a extended stretch of not great performances as of late. Last game, I don't think he had a hit. Of course, not there either. And up comes now Lamont Wade. A lefty versus lefty, but he has 99 contact versus left. So that's why he's in the lineup. That's low.
Ball 1, no strike.
He has 5 RBI this postseason. Really clutch ones in Game 6 against the Yankees. And he swings early on the slider. 78 miles per hour, that pitch. This is fisted the other way. Should be an easy play with the speed of Lamont Wade. It is. And the play is made. And the runner stranded at second base for the Mariners. Harris, Profar, and Acuna. 1, 2, 3 still. We will see the exact same lineup as we normally do, seeing as all of our rotations righties. First start of the postseason, second game period for Castillo. This could go either very well or very badly. But luckily we get the turn for the rotation soon. We'll get Logan next game. So we'd like to get this win anyway, but not a confirmation. Nice first pitch there from Luis Castillo, who is a different pitcher away from T-Mobile Ballpark. In real life, he has a 4.2. It was before the Phillies game where he wasn't very good either. It was a 4.21 away ERA and a 2.41 home ERA. And it's a bit higher now because he only went 4 innings, allowed 3 runs against the Phillies. This is fouled off. One, 2 pitch here to Harris. And it's taken for a strike. Dotted on the outside top of the zone. He gets him looking. Up comes Profar, who only has 1 hit this postseason. It was a pretty clutch double, though, in the last game. Only 1 hit this World Series. I think he's like 1 for 13. We need to get him out here. Nice pitch. That sinker starting off pretty good for Luis. That sinker early on. Oh, my. Stay with it. A pitcher, Castillo, who really does not have a lot of stuff to strike out lefties as well. It kind of plays with the rest of our guys. George Kirby, I've said, is like the only guy who really has that ability. There's a strikeout on a circle changeup. Castillo gets his second already. And it's been a masterclass in strikeouts for this Mariners rotation in this postseason, and especially this World Series. I mean, Wu struck out 9. They kind of got less as they went along. Kirby struck out a decent amount. Logan struck out 14 in Game 1. It just popped up. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Luis Castillo as Rodriguez makes the catch. 1-2-3, go the Braves as we head to the second inning. See what Luis Robert can do against Chris Sale, the 2024 Cy Young Award winner. He's just so good, dude, Chris Sale. 2 former White Sox face-to-face here in the World Series. This is a pitch to hit, but it is jamming him and popped into center field at the warning track. Catch is made by Harris. I like the swing. Good timing. Mariners really have not been able to put anything out of play, feels like, in this World Series so far. Game 1, I think they had a few homers, but Game 2, just the Key Bryant, or just the Ha-Seong Kim homer in Game 2, and then none in Game 3, obviously. It's fouled off. Mariners have gone 10 innings, 10 1/3 innings, no runs scored. Like to get that streak broken. And this is behind. This is going to be a Chris Sale play here. He turns, and he's safe. You will never see a play like that ever again. That was absurd. Strikeout gets away, goes to the backstop. Ricochets past the catcher, who I assume is Sean Murphy. Then Chris Sale has a range to get it, turns around, spins, and is not able to deliver a throw on time to catch the very not speedy Brian Hayes. Up comes Dylan Moore. There's a great pitch from Chris Sale. So a strikeout for Sale, and it's a runner on first base. This is hit the other way. Acuna's speed out there is so good. He's had a little bit of issues out there in this series, but we know, generally speaking, how good he is. He makes the catch, 2 down. Solid exit velo on that, 93 the other way, but it's not going to happen there. Up comes Ryan Bliss with 2 outs. Chance to do some damage here. It can keep this inning going for Ha-Seong Kim. This is on the ground, ranging deep in the hole. Another weird play by the defense of the Braves, and he throws him off the bat. So twice this inning, Brian Hayes probably should have been out, but the inning will continue. Jose Caballero cannot make the play on a solidly hit grounder by Bliss. Throws Albies off the bag, and up comes now Ha-Seong Kim, looking for another big spot in this World Series. That's low. I think we can hit Sale. I mean, it's pretty similar to the last game with Sale, but trying to find the right pitches. That's a nice pitch there, bottom of the zone for a strike. That's fouled off. That's a great pitch. High changeup. You don't see that pitch a lot. Lucas Giolito used to throw it a lot, but high changeups really aren't common. 1-2. That's outside. Nearly got away. And Murphy. 2-2 count now to Kim. Ground ball to second base, and Albies will make the play. So an inning that probably should have ended twice finally comes to an end. Then the Mariners strand another couple of runners. In the second inning, up comes the Braves once again. Here comes Matt Olson. I just realized we had 2 runners on base, no hits in that inning. Very interesting. Lefty, 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 lefty to begin the game, as this is a base hit for Olson. The first for the Braves. Hardly hit, 112 off the bat. Not hardly hit, very hardly hit. Not hardly hit. He did get a lot of that. It was not hardly. Weird double meaning of that word when it comes to hitting a baseball. Up comes Austin Riley. Sees a pitch on the black. That is a fantastic pitch. This is popped up. Robles could have let it drop, but no reason to. Keep the slower runner at first base. 1 down. Brings up the 6-hole hitter, Ozzy Albies. Another lefty. That's one thing we want to get better at in the offseason. We want a lefty starter. I would really like a lefty starter, because we literally have none, and we face the same lineup every time, and it's kind of annoying. I would like some diversity. I mean, I don't even know the guys on the team's bench. I assume they have Kelenic on their bench. By assume, I mean I know. I've seen him on the bench. So Kelenic's one of the guys on their bench. I would like to see him, but he's obviously a righty. This is a swing and a miss. He's a lefty, actually. Why is he not in the lineup, then? Kelenic is a lefty. Put Kelenic in the lineup. Strike 3. Castillo gets him on a nasty sequence. 2 outs here for Winker, former Mariner. So many lefties. I didn't notice this last game. It's just a lot of lefties. Very much the Yankees also had a lot of lefties.
No, that's low.
2-0 count. Flies this one down the line. It's foul. He hit it very, very well. 105 off the bat. He's early on it. Nice. Rip through a sinker there. Castillo looking to get out of this leadoff base hit. That's low, and it'll be a full count now with Sean Murphy on deck. He fouls this one off, and we know that in game 2, I believe it was, Winker saw like 36 pitches which is so many. Another one fouled off. He's really good at seeing a lot of pitches here in the show. Not really in real life, to be honest with you. Full count. Swing and a miss. Castillo gets another one. He's cruising so far. It looks like it was the right decision to sit Miller and start Castillo. He has 4 strikeouts already. And up comes Victor Robles, the top of the lineup once again to face Chris Sale, who is walking on a tightrope. 3 runners on already for the Mariners. No runs. That slider is tough, dude. It is so slow. And it is his most used pitch as well. Fastball called a ball. Very interesting. Thanks, Blue. And that's below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Polar opposite start to the game we had against him last year. That's high. 2-2. Another shot to right. This one is going to hang up for Acuna. He's been busy out there today. Makes the catch. Here comes Julio, doubled in the first. He's looking for his first homer of the postseason. Man, that slider is filthy, dude. How did I hit this guy out in 1 inning last time? This is hard hit. 103, scooped up by... Oh my goodness! Riley throws it away. And a runner on for the Mariners. And the defense of the Red Sox is inhabiting the Atlanta Braves. You remember that ALDS? And Olsen still nearly beat him to the bag. That was how hard that ball was hit. Up comes Cal Raleigh. That is inside. Nearly hits Cal. It's good that the animation happened because I was in swing mode all the way there. This is fouled off. Cal has 4 homers his last 8 games, an RBI a game on average. Oh! That slider was actually a little bit faster than it's been. Still early on it, 80 miles per hour. 1-2 count. We're going to strike out Cal again. This is hit to left. Holding up there for Profar. Makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up now Lamont Wade, who grounded out his first at-bat. This is going to be blooped in the left. It's a base hit. If this rolls well enough, it does roll well enough, we're going to send Julio around third. He will score from first base. Lamont Wade comes through with a RBI double. I guess they count it as a double. Just a parachute shot in the right field, and that's what he does. Just a little tee shot. The 99 contact versus left. That's why he's in the lineup. He gets another RBI. Nice pitch there by Sale. But we did not go. He did not go. He did not go. Mariners with a chance to put another run on the board. That breaks their 11 2/3 inning scoreless streak, dating back to Game 3. That's inside, 2-1. He's not seeing a pure strike in this at-bat. He does that time, ranging over. Tough play. Tall enough at first base is Olsen to make the catch. Lamont Wade does give the Mariners the lead as Julio aggressively scoring from first base. On that RBI, single that on the throw advanced to the second base. What a job by Lamont Wade. Mariners lead this game 1-0. Up comes Sean Murphy with a .891 OPS so far this postseason. He has a home run. I believe he has a double as well. He's been very good in this postseason. Rare righty in the lineup for Castillo to go up against. Castillo's been all up in the zone today, which is also fantastic. It's not something that you always see from Luis Castillo. Sometimes he sprays the ball. And he gets Murphy on 3 pitches. Strikes him out for another K on the night for George. Or for Luis. Not for George. He will start game 6 if necessary. Ideally, win this game. We have Logan Gilbert starting game 5. That's a good spot you want to be in with how good Logan's been. He's been the best pitcher on the team in the postseason. And Brian Wu's been great as well, but I mean, Brian Wu's not really even giving up runs. I guess Logan technically, I mean, they both have, but just the amount of innings that Logan's thrown have been impressive. 0-2, ground ball, Bliss. Up and throwing to get out another former Mariner, Jose Caballero. There's 3 of them on their major league roster right now, at the very least in their lineup, with Kelenic on the bench. I don't know if there's any pitchers who used to be Mariners on the team. Possibly. I don't think we have any ex-Braves on the team, though. Could be wrong. Maybe I do. Spout off. Harris is 2 for 11, the career against Castillo. And that part of the zone is not a strike today. Very interesting. Consistent, though. As a middle circle change, so he gets away with it. Here comes 1-2 to Harris. And Money Mike flies it to right. Robles on his horse to the track. Makes the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning from Luis Castillo. He is dealing. We're getting La Piedra today. Up comes Hayes, Moore, and Bliss. Part of the order that you want to see get some offense going to lead into the top of the lineup. Brian Hayes has been very bad this postseason, which is unfortunate. His defense is so good, though, as this is hit to center. Chasing it is Harris. He can't get there, and turning the corner now is Brian Hayes. He will stop at second base with the leadoff double. That was placed just well enough to get down in front of Michael Harris. Nearly was able to make that play. If he went full dive on that, he actually might have been able to. So there's a drought-breaking hit for Brian Hayes. Spout off there by Dylan. A 1 to Demo. That hits him. And now it's 2 on, no outs for the Mariners. And the part of the lineup I said we want to get some runs on the board is now cooking right now. And we know what Ryan Bliss does best. He bunts. And he takes it for a ball. Nice pullback by Bliss there. Now he's in a position to maybe get a hit. Nice pitch, bro. This is spout off. 1-2 count. After that 1-0 start, I thought just swing away. Why not? Can't bunt now. 1-2. Ground ball. This will be a double play. So Bliss grounds into a double play. That was surely very close. Very slow roller. And a really tough throw. But a laser from Ozzy Albies. It really actually wasn't that close. I do want to see it, though. But it really wasn't that close. That's the ball. All right. Here's the play. He's out by a step. Ha-Seong Kim, chance to knock in the second run for the Mariners, or they strand another one in scoring position. This is spout off. You think eventually they're going to get to one of those pitches in the middle of the zone and take advantage of it. It's outside. See what Ha-Seong Kim can do. Nearly gets hit again. That would have been the second hit by pitch of the inning. Brian Hayes at third base after the leadoff double. 50th pitch on the day for Sale coming up. Great take by Ha-Seong Kim. Full count. Top of the lineup up next. Robles has 2 flyouts to right field today. And Kim sees a strike. He puts it in play, and he throws him off the bag. And there is a base hit. Error, I guess. I don't know, man. I think he's probably safe on that anyway. A run scores. And Ha-Seong Kim continues to just do the little things. Ryan Hayes scores. 2-0 M's. And I don't know, man. He probably would have been out, actually. Really good effort there by Caballero at second base. Or shortstop, sorry. That was impressive. And this is hit to center. This is falling, but not fast enough. Catch made by Harris. And the Mariners push their second run across against Sale, the former Cy Young winner. They're up 2-0 here in game 4. Hat shuffle. Can I play? 2, yeah. I knew that. Very quick reveal on that hat shuffle. You really didn't have any time to guess, but I knew it was 2. I don't think I've ever lost a game like that. The shuffle game. I might be the Barry Bonds of that game, to be honest with you. But I mean, I don't do steroids, though. Just need good eyesight. There's a strike. Good memorization skills, too. They're really not that bad. That's high. 2-1. Flies this one to center. Julio makes the grab, and Castillo has retired another one. He's only allowed 1 hit today. 3 errors from the Braves defense. Are we talking about the Red Sox? I mean, this is literally just the Red Sox. The Yankees were so good defensively. The Red Sox were terrible defensively. And now we're getting more of that Red Sox sort of situation from the Braves. 1-0 down the middle, fouls it off. Need to be careful with that. I just said earlier, lefty, 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 begin the game. Acuna is a righty, notably. This is crushed to center. Julio makes a good play on that. 109 off the bat. It is limited to a single. Julio may have been able to make a play to catch that ball, but too much risk. I mean, that's possible inside the park territory if Julio dives and doesn't make that play. Smart to just let it fall in for a single and live to fight another day with Olsen up the dish. Home run would tie this game. Second base hit of the day. It's a base hit. His second at 114 or more for Olsen. He is punishing the baseball. And now it's all of a sudden 2 on after Luis Castillo had not allowed a hit since, like, what, the second inning? Maybe even the first inning? I don't remember. Up comes Riley. He pops this one up. First pitch. Lucky break because that was hung. Julio with Acuna staying at second base. Wasn't a great throw, but the threat of Julio's arm persists anyway. And up comes Ozzy Albies. Does have a home run in this series. Was it game 1 or game 2? Game 2. It was game 2 off of Rasmussen. This is fouled off. I like how this has, I just noticed Luis Castillo has his follow through in the game where he does like that little pivot with his left foot. You see it right there. He does that in real life too. 0-2. To get out of the jam. Fouled it off. He tried to strike him out in 3 pitches with a fastball above the zone once again. He did it in the first at-bat against Albies as well. 0-2. Got him looking. He strands 2, and Luis Castillo pumps his fist as we head to the 5th. Such good stuff from really both starters. Only 1 earned run against Sale. The defense has not helped him. 3 errors by the Braves defense here in Game 4. You just can't have that in a World Series game. Up comes Julio. Sale is still up there. And he punishes one at 107, and Julio finally gets a hanging slider to hit, and he hits it for a second double of the game. That OPS is slowly rising for Julio Rodriguez. He stands on second base with no one out. Mariners threatening their 3rd run of the game. Up comes Cal Raleigh. I want to take a look at what Cal's done recently. He had 2 hits a game. Okay, never mind, I lied. I thought he had like no hits in game 2 or game 3, but he had 2 of them. So only 1 home run this series though. What a bum. As above the zone. Might have been a pitch out there, kind of. And this is fouled off. There's another middle slider, but it's just such a funky pitch. It's fouled off. 1-2. Would love to push one more run across here. That'd be great. It's inside. Nice take. 2-2. Popped it up behind the dish. That's that slider again. They cannot time that, really. Julio can time it, but he's about the only guy who's been able to. 2-2 count. Up the middle. No advance. Caballero throws. No error that time, though it was a bit of a high throw. Olsen being, what, 6'4", 6'5", is bailing out a few throws here from the defense around him. Up comes Lamont Wade. Did have an RBI already. Can get another one here. Julio scored from first his last time, so he can definitely score on something here. This is fouled off at 98. They're so early on that slider, man. It's very deceptive, that pitch. From that arm slot specifically, because it really can end up anywhere. This is hit oh my goodness. Riley picks it up, does make the play, recovers well. But a bit of the yips now going around the infield for the Braves. Every play is a little bit more difficult than it should be. Up comes Robert. He's 0 for 2. He does have 2 home runs in this World Series. Does he, though? This postseason, he does. He has 1 home run. He was in game number 2. And he had one against Boston. I keep calling them Fenway. That's not their name. Spout off. 95 compared to a 6 mile per hour slider it's been sitting at most of the night. That is 19 miles per hour. Stealing, and it's going to be a base hit. And a run score. Luis Robert cashes in. Thought maybe the Mariners would strand that runner there with no outs, but with 2 outs, Robert comes through. 0-1 gets the base hit. A double, and he's in scoring position now. It's 3-0 Mariners, and they're doing what the Braves did to them in Game 3, right back to them. That'll do it for Sale. We do get to him again. He's a funky pitcher, but he's really not that bad. Up comes A.J. Smith Shawver out of the pen to bring up to Brian Hayes for the Mariners.
Nope.
That's a great take on that curveball.
Counts 1-0. Hey.
And he swings at that. All right.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Brian does have a double today. 1-1. Delivery, fouled it off. Similar velo. For Sale and Shawver. This is hit to right field. We will never test the arm of Ronald Acuna Jr. I mean, he would have been out by anyone's standards. I don't think Billy Hamilton could run home there. Nice pitch, though. Nice to hit. It was under the zone. So this is where we will take... This is Dylan Moore's day done. He got on base one time with a hit by pitch. He'll come out. And with what Luke Raley's been doing, man, he has 9 ribbies. He's coming in this game. He's had a fantastic postseason. 2 homers, 9 ribbies. This is a spot for him right here to bust this game open. Below the zone, curveball, filthy.
0-1.
There it is. Hung a little bit more, but still a good pitch. Oh, 2. Low. One, 2. Fouled off. Still fighting. Trying to find a way to push this runner at third across. More 2-out damage for the Mariners in this game and this series. That hits it.
That ball got him right there. First
That's the
base.
second hit by pitch of the day for Braves pitching. Brings up Ryan Bliss. And we could pinch hit Bliss.
Time is
Because
out.
Kike can play second. You could get Ryan O'Hearn in this game. I don't know. We'll keep him in. I trust Bliss. Tried to bloop that. All right. I understand the play. And he tried to do it again. Same exact location on the fastball. Bliss does the same exact thing with the pitch. It's 0-2. Bases juiced. Sawed off. Ozzy Albies makes the play. Mariners do strand the bases loaded, but get one more run on a 2-out double from Luis Robert. So they do get some damage. It's 3-0 Mariners. Here comes Winker. He swings through. So far, so excellent from Luis Castillo. You can't ask for much more. From somebody that, I mean, like, I don't know. He wasn't even a starter on the pin for the, what does on the pin mean? Wasn't really a starter on paper for the Mariners heading into this postseason. It was going to be Bryce Miller, but Miller struggled so much. That Castillo finished that game out, was really good, and then has started here today, and it's been fantastic. Makes you wonder why we haven't seen more of him, maybe. Luckily, it's not really seemed to matter for the Mariners. That's been good, but still, though, you would have taken this game over a few of the games George has given you. 0-2. On the way to Murphy. He fouls it off. This World Series. First ever for the Mariners, man. Surreal seeing them here in the Fall Classic. 0-2. He sends this one to center. Hit it at 102. It's going to bounce in front of Julio Rodriguez. Base hit. Julio misread it. He got right in the middle of the zone, but the game does not care. And this is hit to Robles. Don't make the same mistake, please. Thank you. 2 down. Caballero continues to be an easy out. That's what I like about our team. We have 9 not really easy outs. Bliss has been cold, but he's had a great postseason. Hayes is now hot. And then 1 easy out in this team. It doesn't really exist. Apparently a ball. Top of the lineup up for the 3rd time. Don't know how long Castillo is going to stay today. But he's got green energy still. I mean, he's cruising. 1 hit here can change a lot, though. 2-1. Rare count in the favor of Brave. Now 3-1. Foul off. Now 3-2. He walks him. Went to that sinker again. It's the first walk allowed by Castillo. He's been almost perfect with his command today, and he walks that batter there. So now, you look at the bullpen, you look down, pretty gassed everywhere. Spire will warm up. And Sewald, despite not really playing many games, and the games he's played been very bad. I mean, this game was heartbreaking. He got no outs, gave up 3 runs. An infinite whip for the guy. But besides that, he's not giving up a hit. So that 1 game really skews that ERA. He's been fantastic outside of that. He got a save in game 1, right? Wasn't that the case? As I hiccup. Hold on. Pitch this really quick. There's a ball. Unfortunate. Let's see. I think he had a save in game 1. Game 2. Yes, game 1. No, game 1. Yes, this is Boston. Game 1 against the Yankees, he struck out Aaron Judge, which was clutch. We know postseason Castillo, though, has some reputations. Swinging and a miss outside. Good chase there for the Mariners to get there. He struggled with location in this inning. And this is really all Julio's fault to even be in this spot. The Mariners should not be in this spot with a chance for the Braves to tie it up. 1-2. He got him! Luis Castillo pumps his fist again and heads off the field. He's got a 3-0 lead through 5 innings. The Braves strand 2 more. And Profar is not good, I should say. Nice changeup by Castillo. It's been money today. And I mean, man, you got to look at Castillo with what he's done, dude. Today, thumbnail guy, maybe. Bro, we know how to Castillo. There's the fist bump. This is what he's known for, dude. This is literally his thing. Give me it. Give me it, like, yeah. And it's like, is it? There we go. That's good. That's Castillo-esque. We want the chop house in the background, please, or the outfield. Yeah, that doesn't say his stats in this. Yeah, there. We're doing some things here. We'll look see if that maybe could be the one. We'll think about it. Up comes Ha-Seong Kim, and he pokes another base hit, dude. It's getting undeniable for Ha-Seong Kim right now. That is what I'll say about him. He does have a potential to steal here as well off of a slower delivery guy, and this is a perfect pitch to steal on. Another runner in scoring position for the Mariners. They're up 3-0 already. They look to add more, and it's a 1-0 count. This is the other way, and Acuna comes up throwing. We'll never try him. Literally not going to ever happen. Unless it's like bottom 9 of the World Series in Game 7 and we have a runner at third and he's catching it. Maybe we'll try him there with one out, but I mean, not in this spot. Julio swings through a curveball. A filthy one at that. Bottom right quadrant of the zone there. Tough to hit a pitch in that spot. Ew. Here's another guy who has 20-mile-per-hour differences in his pitches. Julio has 2 doubles today. It's been his best game of the postseason. He does strike out there on an outside fastball. Mariners have yet to have the big hits. They've had like 1 run in like 3 separate innings. Yeah, literally 1 run in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th for the Mariners. They've not had the big inning. Up comes Cal. He's 0 for 3. A rarity. Mariners have left 8 on base. They could blow this one wide open with the way the Braves offense has been playing today. Fouled it off. 94 inside. Tough to deal with that pitch. Tough to deal with it. And he swings through 94 middle of the plate. Late on it. 1-2 to Cal. He swings and misses. Rare over 4 games so far for Cal. The Mariners have had endless traffic in this game, but just cannot get the big hit. Up comes Lamont Wade. And he did it again. Lamont Wade, and there's going to be a guy flying from first. We're going to hold him, probably. Run scores, 4-0 Mariners. Good hold there, probably. Would have been close at the plate, I think, but another double. This is why he's in the game against lefties, dude. And I know it's a righty on the plate right now, but Lamont Wade just does that. And that's 4 for Robert. Brings it to Brian Hayes, who does have 2 hits today. A triple and a homer away from the cycle. The Mariners have gone 1 run in 4 straight innings. And this one is popped up to left. And the stretch of 1-1-1-1 continues. You won't see more Mickey Mouse baseball than what the Mariners are playing right now, but they're winning 4-0, so they'll take it. Another parachute double for Lamont Wade puts them up 4-0. And up comes Acuna. We do have a little bit warming. Castillo will continue to go until he really gets rocked. He's had a few base runners on, multiple guys on in multiple innings, but he's been able to work around them. He is losing the zone a little bit, though. Would like to get him at least 6. And I know, obviously, this is the World Series. This is not something we're playing for stats. We're not playing for an award. We're playing for a championship, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to win this game. And I don't know if that's keeping Luis Castillo in for 8 innings, despite his pitch count being in good shape. I think we got to go to the bullpen at some point soon. Castillo just does not have a lot of innings on his arm in the postseason. He's coming in relatively cold, and he's been fantastic. But he's starting to lose his own just a little bit. You know how dangerous the next few guys at the plate are. Acuna, Olsen, and Riley and all these. It's tough out there. This is the jaws of that order. 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Castillo strikes out Acuna. That could be the thumbnail as well, actually. It's the 8th of the day for Castillo. I want to get that, actually. I do like that, because Acuna's in the background. He's sobbing, and he's not sobbing. But Castillo does get a strikeout there. With Acuna in the back there, swinging and missing. I do like that. I'm not going to lie to you. I do think that's a cool thumbnail. We'll think about it. Up comes Olsen. Pops this one foul. 0-1. The other way, it's a 3-hit night for Olsen. This is going to roll all the way to the wall. Robert comes up throwing. It's a double with 1 out for Olsen. And up comes Riley, who has 2 flyouts today. He's been hitting the ball well. And keep Castillo in. Could regret it. He does miss another zone there. If he gets this guy on, he's probably out of the game. For the good of the team. I mean, he's losing it just a little bit. He does swing and miss through 97, so the velo's still there. It was a very lucky hit there by Olsen. I won't lie to you. I don't know what the expected BA on that is. There's another strikeout for Castillo. He's got 9. And this will be maybe number 10. He has struck him out twice already. Albies can come through with a big hit here. He flies this one foul. Brian Hayes cannot get there, but it is 0-2. Chance for 6 10K innings. You bet he does. Why not? Luis Castillo has been the rock the Mariners traded for all those years ago and more today. He gives the Mariners 6 strong innings, 6 shutout innings in the World Series in Game 4. I mean, this is why you traded for him, to be this kind of guy, and he was. The year the Mariners traded for Luis Castillo, in the postseason, especially against Toronto, he went 8 innings. It was just filthy, dude. I mean, he was just filthy against Toronto in that series. We'll think about it. Not that one, though. Comes Luke Raley. He's going to stay in this game, obviously. No reason not to. He's through a 4-seamer. Mariners up 4-0. You feel good. But you also feel like they could have more, and this is the extremely rare base hit off the leg of a pitcher. I think that was a smile from Shawver there. And Luke Raley on. He's got speed. He could steal a bag. This is a ground ball. And it's a base hit, and 2 on, and the Mariners, they just won't stop getting runners on base, and then only scoring 1 run. Ha-Seong Kim. It's been a weird year. 744 OPS with 3 homers in like 8 games is insane. That means he's only hitting home runs. Swing and a miss outside. That was not close. Oh, 1. It is a double steal or just a single steal. He's out. I meant to double steal there. I feel like I like the idea of a double steal on that spot. I literally clicked steal all, but it did not happen. All right, 0-2. And now Ryan Bliss runs, and this will fall in. Bliss will go to third. A throw is on the way. So the Mariners do get a runner at third base. We'll just act like somebody got thrown out at second base there. Another base hit for Ha-Seong Kim. Dude, he's unreal, actually. Out comes Robles. He's going to fly one in the right. He would have been super duper mega safe, but Acuna is so good, dude. I'm just scared. Up comes Julio, who does have his OPS over 700 now. Can the Mariners get another one run? You bet they will, and maybe more. Julio drives one to the wall. He'll score 2 with his 3rd double of the day. The Mariners finally get a crooked number. It's 6-0, and they've blown this one wide open in the 7th. I mean, what a job from Julio today. I mean, he's been the best he's been in this series today. Not just this postseason, this series as a whole. He's been the guy that the Mariners dreamed he would be and more today. 3 doubles for Julio. He's been mashing the baseball. Oh, I know y'all love me doing the thumbnails live. I'm kidding. I'm sure no one cares. Cal Raleigh with a chance to score another one here. He's 0 for 4 today. His average of the postseason now dropped below 400. What a bum. Inside. Catch made. By the catcher. 0-2. One, 2 for Cal. Another move him off the plate pitch. He's seen a lot of those today. And I'm in full swing mode with Cal, so I appreciate it. I mean, it's a possibility Cal gets 6 at-bats in this game. Ground ball hit hard at Caballero. Makes the play. He's 0 for 5 today. Mariners do push 2 more across because Julio has his 3rd double of the day. Mariners 6, Braves nothing here in Game 3. This has been the game of dreams. And you know we're going to keep Castillo in. He's still at green stamina right now. There's no reason not to. He's losing his zone a little bit. The Beal's going. But, I mean, at this point when you're up 6 runs, and that's a good lead to have, obviously, you're not worried about any single at-bat with any amount of runners on base. So, Castillo can pitch for a while here. And really save the bullpen after a few games of major usage for them. $11 innings, then I think 11 innings covered by how many innings of the bullpen? 4 2/3 innings of the bullpen covered in that game. Maybe 5 innings of the bullpen covered in that game. And then last game they covered 4 innings in a loss with multiple pitchers. String and a miss there. It's 11 for Castillo. He gets his former teammate. That comes Sean Murphy. Former 2-time teammate, actually. They were teammates in Cincinnati as well. Murphy, one of the rare Braves to the hit today. They only have 5. Swings through. He's 0-2. Look at Castillo's efficiency today. Double digits in every inning, but low double digits, except for that 17-pitch inning, which is still a very manageable amount of pitches in an inning. 0-2. Way outside. Not a competitive slider. Energy finally to yellow for Luis. His day might be dawning. 1-2. It's way outside again. A walk here would spell the end for Castillo. Fell off there by Murphy. I'm stunned at how good. I mean, I'm not stunned because I knew we would hit Sale pretty well as there's number 12. I mean, at this point, dude, 14 is the record for the Mariners in this whole franchise that we've done. It was game 1. And Castillo's not far off of it right now. He's 2 off of tying it, 3 off of breaking it. And Caballero, I still don't even think has a hit this postseason right now. He's hitting 128. So he has like 2 hits probably. Playing every day with terrible defense, so I don't really know what he adds. 0-2. This could be lucky 13 for Luis. And it. I was getting ahead of myself there. I was holding one finger up in the air. Y'all can't see. Ooh, tried to frame that. Wasn't a good attempt. 2-2 count to Cabby. He flies this one foul. 2-2 count once again. And a full count. Don't want to walk the 9-hole hitter. That'd be unideal. With the speed that he has. Major League stolen base leader in real life. 3-2. Flies this one off and foul. No chance at all for Robles to get there. I don't know why it gave me a chance to do it. Obviously not. That means that he was running on that, by the way. Long at bat here for Cabby. He flies one to the gap. Robles on his horse, tracking 7 awesome innings for La Piedra today. He has done what we've asked, and the Mariners offense has done it right back. 13 hits, 6 runs. Here comes Jordan Romano, who is like the GOAT, dude. I can't hit Jordan Romano to save my life in this postseason. Is he played in all 3 games? This will be his like 4th game in a row for him. No, just 2 games, but I've only got 1 hit off of him in 1 2/3 innings. It's pretty tough. Now comes another guy with multiple doubles today for the Mariners. This will not be a double. Quickly off of them. Is that the quickest mask removal of all time? Can we get a replay on that? This was a really quick mask removal here from Sean Murphy. I mean, this was impressive. Very nice. 100 percentile mask removal there. That is a new stat on Baseball Savant. You must believe me. Inside fastball. Two-seamer at 97 is really tough. Obviously, he tends to hang his slider a lot, but that two-seamer is issues. This is the slider fisted off. Tough play from Albies. He does make it. The defense has settled into the game for the Braves, but it's been a little too late for them. They have 6 outs to work with to not go down 3-1 in this postseason. Popped up. Out of play. There he's just behind the Braves dugout. As this Truist Park empties, we'll be back here one more time on Saturday for Game 5. And the Mariners will likely have a chance to win the series there. And get to the, spoiler alert, Raiders franchise pretty quick. And, of course, those 2 series will coincide with one another. Swing and miss. Brian Hayes goes down. Big game for him today, though. And Castillo will come out. But brilliance from him. Paul Sewell comes in. He's pitched 1 2/3 innings. He does have a save. And also has given up 15,000 runs. So then we'll also warm up, keep Spire warming as well. I do think Sewell could probably go 2 innings here. And we'll warm up Moretta also. Another guy who's not been great. But he's been a good enough, I guess. Nice pitch there from Paul to get ahead. I think it's the top of this lineup, up 6-0, and this is a drive to right field. And Michael Harris has taken Paul Sewell deep. 6-1. The Braves will not be shut out here in Game 4. I knew I shouldn't have gone to low fastball there. But I feel like a why not kind of pitch. Everything's been working tonight, but Money Mike does put one deep into the chop house. Up comes now Profar. Nicely located changeup. That pitch has been great today for almost every Mariners pitcher. By almost every Mariners pitcher, I literally just mean Castillo. But Wu had a good changeup last episode as well. 0-2. Look at that dot. I mean, that's crazy. 2 nearly identical changeups there. I probably should put Spire in for this inning. Swing and a miss. Castillo comes right back. Worried he might be rattled from that home run? Nah, not my GOAT. Now he gets to play with a righty. Crazy. Ground ball, Bliss. 2 outs quickly for Castillo. He's seen 3 batters, given him a home run, gotten 2 out, 7 pitches. Efficiency. Got off there by a 3-hit night, Matt Olson. He is 3 for 3 today. And he's in trouble here. 0-2. Got him looking. Paul Sewall gives up a run, but pretty clean 1-2-3 inning after that. Harris does make it a 5-run game. No, still a heartbeat left for the Braves, but it is drowning. Dylan Lee has been really good this postseason, I will say. Dylan Lee's been great. He's given up just 1 run against us. He's pitched every game, but extended pitching. I mean, he's pitched. Hold on. 2 2/3 innings. Getting up 1 run. They're using him a lot. Luke Ray will get a rare left-on-left at bat here. He's down 1-0. He will definitely not get one. I'm going to take him out. We have enough on the bench to work with. We'll put in Kike Hernandez here. Rare appearance for him. And if he gets on, we might put in Harry Ford to run. Before he hits a homer. This is deep to center. Still going back to the track. Catch made. Kike is retired. Up comes Ryan Bliss. He's 1 for 4 today. Continues to be a solid contributor for this team. This hits to right field. The speed that Ronald Acuna Jr. has is vicious in the outfield. Up comes Ha-Sung Kim. Swings the high fastball. He's 2 for 4 today. In the World Series, dude, I mean, this dude's been crazy. 2 hits today, obviously. No hits last time, but he does have 6 hits this World Series already. And the statue is being built as I speak with that Game 2 walk-off, which will go down to Seattle history as the biggest moment in Mariners history as we head to the 9th inning. Up 5 runs. Sewell will stay in this ball game to face Riley, Albies, and Winker. Unless it gets a little bit tough, in which case we do have Spire warming up, so I'm not too worried about it. It's been a fairly lifeless performance from the Braves today. It's been exactly what we wanted to see. It's the cleanest game we've played this postseason, it feels like. Like, not a lot of stress at all. I mean, Game 1 and Game 2 against the Yankees were stressful. We won those games, but they were stressful. Swing and a miss. Another Brave down by the way of the K. Here comes Albies, who is in position for the Golden Sombrero today. And is at some bad defense. But some good defense, too. 1-0. 2-0. Sees a strike there, 90 miles per hour. A blazing fastball. Fouls this off. You can see we'll get this Golden Sombrero to go on Ozzy Albies' head. Feliz Navidad! Ozzy Albies has struck out for a 4th time. Now comes Winker, who struck out twice. 1 out away from being 1 game away from the first ever title in Mariners history. With Logan Gilbert on the bump, we feel good. This is fouled off. 1 strike away from being 1 game away from 1 championship for this Mariners franchise. 0-2. Ground ball, Hayes. Who else put it away? He's been great today. Makes the play, and the Mariners win. And they're 1 game away from the World Series championship. It was great everywhere. I mean, Julio was great. Lamont Wade was great. Robles was solid. Robert had some contributions. Ha-Sung Kim was great again. Ryan Hayes was great again. Were great for really the first time. Everyone played well today. 13 hits. We had 2 hit by pitches. I mean, it all went really well. Cal did not do anything. We still won 6-1. Luis Castillo, I mean, completely cold arm comes in and shoves 7 scoreless, 12 strikeout game. I mean, he was fantastic. He will be the thumbnail of today's episode. What a brilliant win for the Mariners today. No other way to put it. They're up 3-1. They win at 6-1. Awesome. We do get to Chris Sale again. Not really as much, obviously, but he still didn't even make 5 innings. We hit him around a little bit. This will not be Bryce Miller. This will be... I mean, we're up 3-1. It could be Bryce Miller. It kind of really could. It kind of should probably be Bryce Miller. Because then if Bryce Miller plays and we lose, then we guarantee don't have to pitch Kirby again. We pitch George and Wu. Or not George and Wu. Logan and Wu. Here we pitch Bryce with a chance to... I mean, I think that's the right play, objectively, is to pitch Bryce in this game. We do win 6-1 again, by the way. Interesting. Oh my goodness! 6-1, 6-1. When's the last time a team had 3 separate 6-1 wins? And a 7-1 win? Man, I really wish I didn't hit a solo home run in this game that I did hit. Who had a solo home run? Ha-Seong Kim? Bro, get out of here. Should have been 6-1. Mariners win it 6-1. Not 6-7, sadly. And the Braves are down to their last chance. What a job for the Mariners today. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next episode of Mariners Franchise.